This Ice Age starter deck cost me $100. Let's see if we... So the two most valuable hits in this set are Dance of the Dead and Necropotence. Let's see if we can get them. Okay, so this is gonna be a little different than usual because this is a 60 card deck and it's gonna take a bit longer. So, you know, if you're just here for the cards, feel free to mute the video, hit that ×2 and have fun. But if you're here to, you know, appreciate the art and enjoy this experience with me, then, you know, pop this thing in full screen, sit back, relax, and enjoy. This is the first starter deck that I ever opened, and I am a little bit nervous about it, but let's do it. So, what's interesting about this starter deck? Well, first off, it differs a little bit from all the others, as it has a little silver line on its outer packaging, while all the others have a golden one instead. I think that's all for the foil, so let's take that off right now. Ugh. Okay, I might be shaking a little bit because this is the first time I'm opening something so old. Okay, it's open now. Now we're in it. Let me make sure everything's recording. Yep. All right. So we're gonna proceed by taking the hat off. Okay, that's off. Now the pants. Boom. All right, this is it. June 1995, Ice Age starter deck in its full glory. I'll show you all of its sides. So you can take a look. Have a read here. Hope you can see this. Feel free to pause the video and read this. But I'm not gonna because it's probably gonna take like 30 minutes to film this. So let's do it. Here they are. Oh. Okay. This is what it looks like inside. One more wrapper on the inside. Also that silver little strip here. Okay. So we have, I believe here are the uncommons and rares at the back next to the booklet, and then this should be lands and other commons. Yeah, there might be some commons here as well. All right, let's do this. Nice and crisp. Ooh. Okay, so let's separate them into two piles. Here's our potential uncommons and rares. And here should be the commons and lands. Oh, never mind. That's our first rare. Okay, gonna go ahead and put this right here. Let's check out the booklet first. Really nice. Some old paper. Oh, definitely smells like old paper.
Explains.
I actually entered Magic with the release of the Lord of the Rings set because I am pretty into the whole Lord of the Rings universe, but that's what got me into Magic in the first place. That's not the first Magic cards that I ever gotten, because way back in middle school I think I had a... Yeah, that's just all that there at the end. Oh, and a subscription. Yeah. For their magazine. But my first set ever was actually Future Sight, way back in middle school when I didn't even know what cards do. So I couldn't even read them, but it was cool to have. I found them recently, and turns out I had an Akroma's memorial in there, so that's cool. Obviously in terrible condition, but let's do this. I am hoping for some snow-covered lands, obviously. Snow-covered forest would be the absolute dream here. Let's see. Also snow-covered island. I just like how it looks. Looks like little Sigma faces on an island. Swamp. Regular mountain. Another swamp. Another regular mountain. Yes! Yes, 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 yes. Here we go. All right, this is what I was talking about. As you can see, there's little... So yeah, this definitely is the most expensive snow-covered land. So I'm happy I have pulled it. Oh! Snow-covered mountain right after. Perfect. Well, this is going pretty well so far. Island. Forest.
Another island. Well, very pretty art, by the way, on these lands. Still some of the original art. Hand drawn, obviously. Very pretty. Ah, a nice little forest here. Plains by Christopher Rush.
Yeah, beautiful pieces. Not gonna lie.
Oh! Oh my god. Are we going to hit the whole snow-covered set here? So we got a mountain, we got an island, and a forest, which is what I was going for. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Up next, another Plains by Christopher Rush. Oh my god. Okay. We are just missing, what is it? Snow-covered plains now. And we're going to have the complete set here. So very happy with this. Let's see what's next. Oh, another pretty forest. Plains. Can we get a snow covered? Oh my god, another snow covered swamp. Absolutely great pack so far. I will be putting the prices down here in the corner so you can see what's happening at all times. But this pack is going... Oh, another snow covered mountain. Oh my god, this might be the most snow covered land pack I've ever seen. Anything else that I've watched on YouTube? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is a great pack so far. Okay, we're gonna how many? Oh, we're gonna count them at the end. Boom. Snow covered lands. Regular lands. Alright, let's move on to our rares here. Unfortunately, I think they are at the bottom. I might have shown them. At least one of them. So we're gonna be flipping them out from now on. So let's do it. Okay. Portent. Look at the top 3 cards of target player's library. Not bad. Mountain Goat. By the way, these cards tend to get banged up a little bit in those starter decks. As you can see, these are crisp. They've been sitting in that package for almost 30 years and you can see barely any wear on them, which is kind of incredible. Prismatic Ward. Yeah, look at that art. Awesome. Now, maybe we can talk a little bit about the goal of this channel. Gorilla Pack. Yeah, Gorilla Pack cannot attack if the defending player controls no forests. Okay, these cards weren't the strongest clearly, but definitely very interesting to look at after all these years. Maybe you can talk about the future of this channel a little bit and sort of the vision for it. Earth Lore, not bad. Oh no, what is this? There's some white specks here on the back of the cards. Huh. Well,
What's that, brother?
that is not something you want to see. Don't know where that come from, but let's go on. Maybe it's just a one-time thing here. Whoa. Howl from Beyond. Still very sick art by Mark Paul. So let's talk a little bit about the goal of this channel, maybe, because on my whole vision for it. Illusionary Wall. Very nice. Well, as you know, magic packs are getting more and more expensive with the release of foundations. There isn't really an MSRP that they are stating for the product, so these boxes are hitting some crazy prices now. But also vintage magic products, like the Lord of the Rings packs, they went up, they doubled in price basically in a month, which is kind of insane to look at. I bought them luckily just before that doubling. I found them in some random store in Switzerland where I bought them for $40. And let's just say next time that I came to that store, all of their magic product was gone after I dropped half a grand on just these Lord of the Rings packs. So they definitely realized the value of what they are holding. Wild growth. But these prices, even on these 30-year-old packs, they're starting to go up. 5 years ago I watched some videos on Ice Age. They all claimed that they were $50 back then. Now I got this for 100, but I see them on TCG Player for around 130. So this is definitely something that's just going to keep going up in price. But this is definitely not, it's definitely not the market acting on its own, because stone hands. The magic market is kind of funky in a way that there's all of these let's say avid collectors out there, or so-called investors. For example, Rudy from Alpha Investments, that guy. I watched one of his videos before filming this, and he's just sitting there on a wall full of Ice Age starter decks, and I'm like, what are you doing? Like, these are game pieces. This is not something that you're meant to put, millions into. This is something for people to play and enjoy, have fun with it. It's supposed to be accessible. That's why the original retail for this box was what? $9. There you go. It's meant to be enjoyed, played, and had fun with. I'm, of course, not completely against investing in cards, that's why my whole series is about basically opening packs for profit. But, when you go out of your way to spend, hundreds of thousands on boxes, taking them away from regular people, then it's just kind of insane to me. And it's not like, he's the only one doing it. There's probably a bunch of more people doing that. And that's what drives up all these prices for everyone else. And that's what makes Magic less accessible to people, unfortunately. So my little sort of vision, my sort of goal for this channel is to turn that back a little bit, make Magic a little more accessible to people. That's why I try to make these little giveaways from time to time. Of course, I don't make any money on this yet. Hopefully one day I will. That's why I'm posting this video, because shorts are incredibly difficult to monetize. Brainstorm. Shorts are incredibly difficult to monetize. That's why I'm trying out this long form format with a bigger deck. Pyroblast. To see if I can actually make some money on this, and then all the money that I'll make on this video will go straight into investing into more packs to open for you. Oh, Aldavian Shaman. Definitely interesting art here, as you can see. More packs to open for you. So that's sort of the vision for the channel. When we grow, we'll see how we grow, and if we do. And obviously I want to expand further down the line, do more sorts of giveaways, maybe even live stream box breaks. That would be something that I've always dreamed of doing. But for now, let's just enjoy what we got. However, if you would like to help me reach that dream one day, which I would really appreciate, of course, go ahead and like the video, share, comment, and yeah, maybe just send it to a friend, see what they think. Maybe tell them, look, here's an Ice Age deck opening that's newer than 5 years old, and you get to see the cards that you played with each other when you were kids. Yeah, absolutely gorgeous by Mark Paul. I don't know how to read this, but feel free to help me out in the comments. anything with regards to anything, to be honest. Prices, you know, voicing your opinions, anything you want to share, feel free to drop in the comments, because that's what this is all about. You know, I'm sharing something with you. I'm hoping to hear something back, so definitely an open conversation here. Hydroblast. Oh, another one. Hydroblast by Kaya Folio. That's how I'll pronounce it. But I hear very different ways of pronouncing her name. Kaja I don't know. In my opinion, it's just Kaya Folio.
Kaya Godek.
Very nice art. Beautiful. Orcish Farmer. By Dan Fraser. This little hog over there. Oh. Breach of Dreams. Oh, actually by her husband, Phil Folio, if I'm not mistaken. Look at that. Absolutely amazing art. We just don't get that anymore, do we? Beautiful. For some reason, I mean, there is a reason obviously. These cards are not that strong, so they're not that expensive. Look at that. Archon's Whistle. So they're not that expensive as a result, but opening them just for the art is an absolute pleasure. Wall of Pine Needles. Look at this. Regenerate for 1 green mana. You just don't get to see those kinds of cards anymore. I do feel a little bit of a power creep coming out with Magic now, but... Oh, Glacial Chasm. If I'm not mistaken, this might be worth something. I think it's a special land of sorts. Well, let's keep going. Naked Talisman. By Mark Tedden. Avalanche. Destroy X target snow-covered lands. Okay, I'm definitely hoping my opponent would not play this. Because we have dropped quite a good amount of snow-covered lands in this pack. Maddening Wind. Cumulative upkeep, 1 green mana. During target creature's controller's upkeep, Maddening Wind deals 2 damage to that player. Very nice. I do love those kinds of enchantments. I am just starting to play Magic in reality. So my first deck, believe it or not, is an actual Shrine deck. I just love how they work together to destroy my opponents, and it has been working out pretty well for me so far. Another art by Phil Folio. White Scarab. Look at that. Target creature gets +2/+2 as long as the enemy opponent controls any white cards. Very nice. Up next. Read this yourself, I don't know. Cajoldran Frost Beast. Summon Frost Beast. I think this might be a rare. At the end of combat, destroy all creatures blocking or blocked by Cajoldran Frost Beast. Very nice. Art by Mark Paul, of course. Look at that. Beautiful. We're coming down to our last 3 cards in this pack. So let's see. Jester's Mask. Comes into play tapped. Sacrifice Jester's Mask to look through target opponent's hand and library. Oh my god. Give that player a new hand of as many cards as he or she had before. Reshuffle the remaining cards afterwards. Absolutely amazing artifact here. Never heard of it before, but art by Dan Fraser, and honestly one of the nicest little cards here I've seen. I love the brown backgrounds as well. They make the cards look very, very, you know, vintage, and just, I like how that looks. There you go. Deflection. Interrupt. This guy looks kind of like Goku or whatever his name is from anime. I don't watch it that much, but you can probably see the connection here. Target spell, which must have a single target, targets a new legal target of your choice. Up, down, over and through, back around, the joke's on you. Awesome flavor text here. Alright. Definitely gonna use that in the deck for sure. And for our last rare, boom, Curse of Merit's Lage, which is an enchantment. And it does, what does it do? When the Curse of Merit's Lage comes into play, tap all islands. Islands do not untap during their controller's untap phase. Our Lord has not felt her thundering steps in lifetimes, but Merit Lage's presence is still with us. Okay. This cannot be expensive, for sure, even though, oh, terrible centering. Even more so now, but it's virtually useless, so to speak. But I guess we'll see in post. So, to sum up, this is our absolutely gorgeous snow-covered lands. Swamp, let's see, swamp, oh my gosh. Swamp, mountain, swamp, perfect. So we end up with one snow-covered forest, as I dreamed, two snow-covered mountains, absolutely beautiful, one snow-covered island, very nice, and how many? 1, 2, 3, 3 snow-covered swamps, three snow-covered swamps, gorgeous. All right, well, our final result is right here, and therefore if you watched this far into the video, I want you to comment banana so that I know that you've reached all the way to the end. And thank you so much for watching. Have a good one. Peace.